Hey, thanks for joining. This is Basil and Will from Grayson Hobby, and today we're going to go over the new Eachine
Flying Frog q90.
Flying Frog.
So, I normally don't even fly my versus quads and wings like this, but since I said it, we're gonna do it.
Froggy! Wake up! Now, as you can see, this one's a little different than the one in the box because Will has changed the cover, but it comes with a white and green cover. But in this video, we're gonna go over the high-level overview of the Frog.
Yeah, a quick little highlight video of some of the features and all that.
Because this just came in like yesterday or day before.
Yeah, I've had a day on it, so.
Not even a day, today is Saturday, it's a real busy day in the store.
Quick test flights at home, but we brought it in today and basically just going over a little bit and explaining what to do.
So, there it is, part one. All right, we got the Frog. And I thought frogs are green. What's up, Will?
Oh, well, I changed the body on this one already.
Well, why did you change the body?
Because I kept losing the green one in the woods.
Ah, there you go.
Here we got the Flying Frog q90 from Eachine.
Usually we recommend these for indoor kind of flying.
Yeah, this one, I don't know if I would do this as an indoor quad. I think this is more of a backyard flyer. The way it handles, I will say like the E010S and all that, they couldn't handle the wind when I was flying it. My QX90 was struggling pretty bad. This one flew almost like a brushless quad, not necessarily power-wise, but the way it handled. I think it actually handles very well. Probably one of the better handling brush quads I've flown in a windy situation.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't have said that because I'm putting you on the spot now.
And it's like 50
It's 50 mile an hour winds out there, so guess what? You gotta,
all right,
you gotta
charge
fly.
the battery then. Like
So,
I said, I mean, it's
totally, I mean...
Since I said it, we're gonna do it. You can see the flag in the background. It's perfectly
Man, that's a big flag back there. That's straight up and down, or white frog is definitely easy to see on the greenish ground.
camouflage.
It's not camouflage, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so here we go. Will's putting his money is where his mouth is. Into the sun. You don't have to go so far. Here he comes. Oh, that's doing good. It's like trying to find a gnat with this camera.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's not doing bad, man, really. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I really didn't think it was gonna fly at all. This is like unbelievable. I'll have to edit that part out. It's not as loud as I expected to be loud, so. Now, is that you flying away from me, or is that the wind pushing you?
I'm trying to fight the wind.
Okay, but I mean, it's very stable. Other than getting pushed around, it's very stable.
Yeah, I mean, it's drifting because the wind's physically pushing it. You can see it tilting into the wind right now. It's still getting pushed downwind. It's just really windy right now. This is a very extreme example.
And notice we're flying over a grassy area. We're not flying over the concrete or blacktop parking lot.
So, hey, let me do a vertical punch.
All right, vertical punch.
Ready?
Yeah. What happened? When there's 20 mile an hour wind?
I went to do a flip, and then the wind pushed really hard, and it was a flat. When it was flat to the wind, it was a huge.
It was a big sail, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So luckily it hit the aluminum, not the brick. All right, so the side of our building is, oh there it is, look, easy to find. Oh, that looks pretty much
done.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait, just a motor came out of the little housing. Frog shell's good.
It hit hard.
The motor just came out.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Man, that thing hit hard.
So, okay, so the motors came out of the holders.
That looks like it's about it. Holy moly.
Hopefully I didn't twist a wire or anything, but
I mean, that's definitely
look
like,
how dirty that is. The ejection seat on the battery worked properly. Goose is dead though. Goose is dead.
Poor Goose. No, it's not Goose.
It's Froggy. It's
Frogger.
Yeah.
I think Humpty Dumpty.
Actually, no. Hey, no. Keep rolling. We're gonna try to fly it again.
Yep.
See what happens.
So we'll do an uncut footage.
All right, let's
video.
start walking.
Yeah. All right, so we're here, we're back, and totally, it has not been.
I haven't unplugged it, or I don't think I unplugged it.
I will. Is the battery eject?
Oh, you know, I did unplug it. No, I didn't. There, let's power cycle it just in case.
All right. Well, that's not good.
It might have died.
Oh man.
No, hold on. Come on, Kermit.
There.
Hey! Alright, so there we go.
Kirby! See, like, oh my gosh, Kirby!
So, alright, put it in the right spot. Yeah, the wind is still just pushing it around.
Alright, let's land it before we really break it. Alrighty, so that was an awesome test of real life, no editing. If I get my quad, I crash it. Hey, that's life.
Yeah, it happens.
So, quick question. We saw it stop, and we cycled the battery. It didn't work. What was going on there? What do you think?
honestly, the gyro, it was probably something to do with the gyro. It just got knocked out of sync or something
so
like that.
basically you unplugged it.
I power cycle, put it on level surface, let the gyros resync,
Alright,
and
so-
it might have just been the throttle stick wasn't all the way down. Honestly, I just really wanted to get back in the air and just to prove a point.
Right. Easy. That was an easy fix, because first I thought we're done. I thought the board cracked or whatever, but that was pretty good.
Apparently the motors come out of the little pods.
Two motors popped right out. That was
I think
crazy.
it was 3 actually. It might have been 3. One was partially out at least. Okay, so you saw that there. It's still covered in dirt. That was a really bad example of flying in the wind. It was way too much wind.
Windy. So hey, learn from us. Don't fly in the wind. I know you when you get new toys and new quads, whatever. Don't go out in the wind. Perfect example.
As soon as I went to flip it, it literally just that way. Flying forward flight, great. Sideways, not so much. Still a giant air drag. I've actually handled pretty well. The camera, one thing I'll say, the sun was really bright in the corner, so turning the light, normally a CMOS gets pretty washed out. This one handled it pretty good, so it's a good little camera. In the box, you got the quad itself. Oh, if I can open it. Well, the quad was sitting on top, so let's get this out. The body, it comes with the green installed. I put the white one on it just because it was easier to find in the backyard. Comes with a 350 milliamp 2-cell Lipo. So
wow,
this is a 2-cell brush quad. Comes with an extra set of 55 millimeter 2-blade props. Cell charger, a wrench. It comes with actually do-it-yourself cables if you want to put a buzzer on there, if you want to run S-Bus with an aftermarket receiver. The ones we're carrying is going to have the FlySky, Tranus, or Spectrum receivers, depending on which version you want to get, pre-installed. Comes with prop guards. They are not installed from the box. I just put those on, but they do come in a little bag, so you get 4 individual prop guards, similar to what we do with the QX90C and all that.
All right, so manual, is it good as the others?
The Flying Frog comes with a manual. It's kind of a step backwards. The last couple quads had a really nice color manual. This one, I don't know if it's just this is an early pre-production or something, but
because this came in.
It has information on it, but it's it's lacking some of the stuff there. It doesn't really have anything about the setup like the other ones do. It's very, very short and to the point. I think they need to go a little bit more in the main. I'm using the FlySky model here that we got in for the sample. The FlySky one actually has an auto bind procedure, similar like Spectrum has on a lot of their micros. So instead of having to short the pins like you do have to on other ones or push a bind button, you literally just power it up, it goes into a bind mode, and then you go into the bind mode after switching the AF HDS on to the original, not the 2A. So guys, you cannot use the Turnkey Evolution. You can't use the FlySky 6S or whatever it's called with the touchscreen.
The older one. Or
you have to use the one that uses the AF HDS, not the AF HDS 2A, which is the newer telemetry protocol.
So if you didn't understand that, basically we'll list the radios that it will work with in the bottom and probably put some brief descriptions in the bottom that will not work with. We can't cover every radio because there's a bazillion radios out there, so we'll do the most popular ones.
If you have the Eachine radio or the standard FlySky that looks like this, it'll work. If you have the one that's like white and or silver that just has a touchscreen and only 5 model memory, that one will not work. And the Turnkey Evolution, the Xbox looking controller, that one won't work either.
Right. All right. So flying frog. What?
Yes.
What? I mean, why a frog and why?
Well, the Fat Bee was a disaster. I guess they wanted round 2, and honestly, the first flight I got on this,
That view is a disaster.
Yeah, sorry, Eachine.
This is totally stock, right? Stock props, stock everything other than the color of it.
Yeah, no, this other than changing the body to the white, which I thought was a little easier to find in the backyard than the green because of the grass.
Wait, hold on. So looking for a green frog cover in the green grass was hard?
Was a little hard, yeah. Believe it or not, it was actually the first flight. Long story. Stock PIDs on this, crap out of the box. First turn I did it wigged out, ended up in a tree, and took me like 20 minutes to find it because it was had the green body on it. So it quickly went to the white one after that one.
All right. Well,
several flights on this thing. The first flight or two, I was like, what's going on? I thought it was me. Turns out the stock PIDs were just not right. They're way too low. PID changes on it. It actually flies very well. And the first day I got to fly it, it was almost 15-mile-an-hour winds, and it actually handled pretty well. Most micros do not handle well in the wind. This one cut through really good, and so their advertisement of how it flies through the wind very well is actually true. It handles very good. It's very slim or sleek airframe. There's no pockets where air can be pushed around in it, so it's pretty cool about that. Another thing to note, 200 milliwatt transmitter. I think this is the first micro with a 200 milliwatt in the brush series I've seen. Most of them come with a 25 milliwatt. This actually has a 200 milliwatt transmitter. The fact that it is all plastic construction, no carbon fiber, now we're not dealing with any RF blocking characteristics of carbon fiber, so I think the range actually is going to be pretty good. I haven't really done other than more than the backyard flying in my neighbor's yard and stuff like that. I haven't done really long range testing with it, but I got the FlySky model and it seems to do very well. I didn't have any video issues or anything like that. I will say when the battery starts going low though, you will get crazy lines on the screen and it's kind of a dead giveaway. You need to land because there's no buzzer or VBAT on these. So when you start seeing really bad horizontal lines, it's definitely time to land because it's about to fall out of the sky because the battery's too low. It's pretty cool out of the box. I did notice some noise in the video with the stock props. I think the props might be a little out of balance, or maybe it was just a nick from the first flight. I didn't get very long of a first flight because of stock PIDs. I did change the 3 blades down the road after that, and it flew very well. So that's a cool little mod, especially if you're flying indoor. It'll cut a little bit of the power with it with the 3 blade, but it makes it silent. It's practically silent. So flying at night in your neighborhood under street lights and all that, you're not going to bother anyone with the 3 blade props on it. It's very quiet. It is kind of loud with the 2 blades on it. Moving on from there though, so we got a 200 milliwatt transmitter. It is an F3 flight controller. It has I believe they claim it's a 1000 TV line camera. It's a pretty good camera. I don't know if it's quite a 1000 TV line, but it's a pretty nice little camera. Mine didn't come focused out of the box. It needed a little bit of adjustment. Not bad, but not perfect out of the box on that one. The one thing I don't like about it is there is 4 screws to hold the body in, and they're under the motor wire. So you need a little jeweler screwdriver, which is not included. You do need a screwdriver to take the body off. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's 4 screws to hold the body on, but that does strengthen up the frame, so that's a good idea to have, and you can't not put them on and just have the body clipped in the front. So you do need the screws to fly it, otherwise it will be very, very brittle and very fragile. But you can't change the channels on the video transmitter unless you open it up. So this is one, guys. If you want to do this one, maybe mod the video transmitter, turn it around, maybe drill a hole or something like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't got that far yet. We just got this in, so I haven't got a lot of experience with it. But the video transmitter, you can't change the channels without opening it up. So it's pretty much you're going to have to set to your favorite channel and roll with it unless you do modifications to it. But moving on from there, 8.5mm motors. They're not using the weird 10mm motors like they've done on some of the other ones. We're sticking with 8.5mm motors. They're 14,000 kV on 2-cell. It's got some pep to it. It's actually pretty agile for a little brush quad. I was pretty impressed with that. Definitely more power than the Fat Bee had out of the box. The weight on it, I'm not sure what the weight is, but let's check it. I think they advertise either 43 or 41. This is no battery, but it is prop guard, so it's gonna be a little heavier. But with the prop guards, we're at 47.6.
And then add the battery.
Add the battery. Let's just move the battery in there. So full flying weight with the prop guards is 64.2. I would imagine the prop guards would probably shave a couple grams off that. So if you don't need it, the prop guards, then you can take them off and save a little bit of weight. It'll just give you more power at the top end.
Awesome. What we're gonna do a next video. We're gonna upgrade the props. We're gonna
dig into it too. I'm gonna pull apart,
open it up,
guys,
and because now we flew it. Now we didn't break it. Yay! And then we're gonna just open it up, and then we're gonna come up with a package for you guys, and we're gonna see what's really needed that's not included. It may be a spare battery. It may be some tri-bladed props. It may be, I don't know. What do you think? Really, that's it, right?
Really, the only thing that I changed from when I was flying it, other than changing the actual configuration on this actually comes with Betaflight too. I forgot to mention that. The only thing I changed was putting some of the 3-blade props on it, and it made it like whisper silent. So flying at night and all that, and it's just dead silent.
So could you fly these 3-blade inside, or is it still way too fast?
It didn't seem to cut that much power for some reason. Normally the 3-blades seem a little less powerful than the 2-blade.
Because they are smaller.
Yeah, but on the 2-cell one, I think it's just the 2-cell motor has more torque to it. It doesn't seem to really hurt any power on it, so I didn't notice too much of a difference. I was still, on a normal day, I was actually flipping it. I think I got the DVR footage that we'll post that up. But I was actually able to flip it and kind of hold for a second and then bring it back over, kind of like a brushless quad. So I was very impressed with the way it flew. I can't believe that micro quad handled that
hit
wind.
that building.
I mean, it was like a 20-something mile-an-hour gust of wind that just boom.
We got lucky. We hit that brick. I don't think we'd be here talking about it. I think we'd be burying a frog right now. Hey, stay tuned for our next video on the Frogger. Again, next video we'll go inside. We'll show you what's in our package. The Grayson package is going to come with props, motors. We don't know yet. And subscribe below, and see what you want us to review on the next video, because we will try to hit all the comments. All right. Thanks for watching. This is Basil Hill with Grayson Hobby.